Hi and welcome. My name is Marta. I'm from the Fitness and Functional department here at the Club Center. And today I'm going to guide you through a functional workout where we're going to focus on training your whole body. The only thing you need is a mat and a dumbbell. And if you don't have a dumbbell, you can use your water bottle, or you can find a heavy book, or you can go out in your garden and find a rock. It doesn't matter, just find something that you can lift. The workout today is going to be a circuit fusion way, which means we're going to work for 5 exercises. We're going to do, for example, like thrusters, a little bit of butterfly sit-ups, some hand release push-ups. Then we're going to work for 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest in between. And we're going to do that 3 rounds. I hope you're ready. Let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the warm-up. What I want you to do, I want you to stand in the end of the mat here. Then you're gonna take a big step forward with your left leg. Then you're gonna come down, bring your knee to the ground. When we are here, bring your body a little bit forward so you feel a stretch in your hip. Then you bring your left hand to your left knee. You bring your right hand down to the ground. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to bring your left arm under your right arm. And then you're gonna move it all the way up to the sky. So we're opening up our body here, we're warming up our hip a little bit, we're warming up our spine. We're gonna do this 5 times. 3, 2 more, and 5. Now, place your left hand on your left knee again. This time you're gonna move your left knee out to the side a little bit. The most important thing is that you maintain your whole foot on the mat. You're not going to lift up your heel or anything, but open up your knee a little bit, open up your hip. Now I want you to see if you can move your arm a little bit further down. So you're not supposed to touch the ground. If you can, do so. But if you can just go as far down as possible and then all the way up to the sky again. So again, 5 times. And keep having your hip a little bit forward so you feel the stretch in your hip still. Good. And the last one. There we go. Now, place your left arm on the mat as well. Then you're gonna remove the leg and swap it around and bring your right leg in front. Again, make sure you push it a little bit forward. Feel the stretch in your hip. Right hand on your right leg, left hand in the mat. So we're gonna start all over again. Bring your right arm under your left arm and all the way up to the sky. So open up, remember to breathe here. 2 more times. And the last one. So again, move your knee a little bit out to the side. Open up your hip, but maintain the foot in the mat. Yeah? Gonna come a little bit further down, open up the hip a little bit more, warming up our joints here. Getting ready for the workout. Good. The last 2. And there we go. Good. Now, take your right leg back, and then you just slowly come all the way up to standing again. So, now we're warming up our hip a little bit. Now I want you to warm up your inner thighs. The way we do that, gonna stand just a little bit out of the mat. Then you're gonna take a big step to your right, come down. Yeah, come back in, step to your left, come down. Good, keep doing that. Feel the stretch on your inner thigh. Good, we're gonna use our legs a lot today. We're gonna use our muscles a lot, so it's important that we warm it up. Good. Now I want you to have your hands on your hips, because when we do so, we bring our chest up a little bit, so we don't look down to the ground. Good, last 2. Good. Now, hip distance between your legs. Now you need to imagine that you have a wall behind you, and the only thing you want to touch that wall with is your bum. So we're gonna bring our bum back. Yeah? I'll show it here. Gonna bring our bum back. Feel a little stretch in your hamstrings. If you can, then you place your hand to the ground. If you can't touch the ground here, bend down. Yeah? Then you walk it out, engage your core, stand here in a tall plank position, You can choose to bring your legs down, knees to the mat, or you can stay up. I just want you to add a little push-up to it. Come back up and walk it back in. That was 1. We're gonna do 4 more. So again, bring your bum back. Feel the stretch in your hamstring if you can. Then you come down with your hands. If you can't, bend your knees a little bit, walk it out. Add the push-up to it. It is only the warm-up. So if you feel like you need to add the knees to the mat, do so. Yeah? Good. Keep going here. When you walk it out, engage your core. We're warming up our shoulders in this movement. We're also warming up our core a little bit. Good. And the last one. Then I want you to stay down. Stay here in the high plank. We of course do the last push-up. And we stay here. Now, you're gonna maybe take your feet a little bit wider apart. You're just gonna take your hand up to the opposite shoulder. Good. Make sure your hips don't twist too much from side to side. Good, 2 more. And then you walk it back in. Good. Almost done with the warm-up. Last thing now, we need to warm up our thighs a little bit more. So what I want you to do, hip distance between your legs. Maybe a little bit wider, it's up to you, what feels most comfortable. I just want you to go down in a squat and come back up. Good. Add the arms to it. Make sure that you look a little bit forward, because when you do so, we bring our chest up. And we don't want to bring our chest down. Yeah? Proud chest. Good. 4 more. 3. And the last one. Good. So now I hope you feel a little bit warmer. Now we're ready for the workout. Now we're ready. The only thing you need right now is your dumbbell and your mat. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. So bring up your dumbbell. Gonna start with a squat to overhead press, also called a thruster. So hip distance wide between your legs. Then you're gonna come down. Gonna start now and press it over your head. If you're using one dumbbell, you can do like this. Yeah? You can also bring the dumbbell in and have it in between here. If you're doing it with only one arm, I just want you to make sure that you do 5 on one arm, then you're gonna swap it around, do 5 on the other arm. We are halfway already. Good. Keep going. So when we do this, we use our leg muscles, we engage our core, and we use our shoulders to press it over your head. So make sure you use the momentum from your legs to press the dumbbell all the way over your head. Good. I'm gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. Press the dumbbell down. Now we're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna do hand release push-ups. That means you're gonna put down, release your hands from the ground, and lift your body up. Looks like this. So you're gonna come down, release your hands, and press yourself up. Make sure you don't let go in the plank position of your body. That's the most important thing. You can always come down to your knees, like I've done right now, or engage your core a little bit more and come all the way up. Good. Yes, keep going. And if you feel like 45 seconds is a long time, just swap between being on your knees, being on your toes. Ah, good. Good. We're gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. Now, come to the side and turn all the way around. We're gonna do butterfly sit-ups. That means bring palms of your feet together. This time you're gonna lay down, hands over your head, and then you're gonna use your arms to get all the way up to seated. We all started now. So, we use the whole abdominal for this exercise. That's why we use our hands. And it's called butterfly sit-ups because your legs right now is the butterfly wings. Good. Keep going. We are halfway. Remember in all of the exercises, even though you feel like, oh, this is really hard right now, keep breathing, yeah? And use the breaks to get a little bit of water or shake it off or something like that, yeah? Just keep moving. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, turn all the way around. You're gonna come down to the ground here. You're gonna extend your arms in front of you. Now I want you to look down to the ground the whole time. You're gonna do Supermans. That means you're gonna lift up your upper body and your legs, and you're gonna hold it a little bit and come slowly down. Yeah? So hold it and come slowly down. So hold the tension in your back. We're working on the back muscles right now. Good. Keep going. Halfway. So this is not about doing a lot of repetitions. It's just about to keep going. And hold the tension. Good. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come all the way up. We got the last exercise. You're gonna use your dumbbell for this one. So, we're gonna do a devil press. It's a little bit like a burpee mixed together with a little bit of swing. So, gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Gonna come down, land wide with your legs, and swing it over your head. Yeah? So, jump it back and swing it up. If you don't like this exercise, then you do it without the weights. You just do the burpee part. Yeah, and if you can't jump, then you just step it out. Yeah, and when I say you can't jump, that means you're having some kind of injury or anything. Just because you don't want to, then you can jump. Yeah? Make sure to swap your hands so you're not only using one arm for the devil presses. 3, 2, 1. That was the first round. We're gonna move straight in round number 2. So keep the dumbbell up. Thrusters, squat to overhead press. Yeah, hip distance a little wider. You're gonna come down and you're gonna press it over your head. Yeah. So this is a really good example for why functional training in general is so good for us, because we use a lot more muscles in these movements than we normally do. So if you're only doing a normal squat, you will use your knees, you use your hips a lot. But here we use our hips, knees, spine, our shoulders, elbows, and our wrists. This is why functional training is so good. Yeah, strength, but also it builds a bigger range of motion. Keep going, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the dumbbell down. Come down to the mat and get ready again for the hand release push-ups. So again, you can do them on the knees, you can do them on your toes. Totally up to you, you just have to keep going. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. So come all the way down, let go with your hands, and lift yourself up. Good. When we do this movement, as I said before, we want to maintain the plank position in our body. So if you do it on your knees, it is a lot easier to maintain that position. If you do it on your toes, you need to engage your core a lot more to keep working. So choose your option. How hard do you want to do it today? Good. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Now, turn around, sit up. And now again, we need to get ready for the butterfly sit-ups. So we stay here, the butterfly wings, lay back. And we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Use your arms as a little helper to get up. If you have tried this in the first round and you really didn't like the exercise, it is totally okay. You've never done before, it is a new feeling, you need to get used to it. Then you just do a normal sit-up. So that means you're gonna move your legs around like this. But if you like the exercise, I want to keep having your legs here. Bring your hands in front and bring them back. Good. Over halfway, just keep going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. So, Last exercise, laying down. The Supermans. So imagine you're a little superstar here, Superman. Gonna lift up your body and hold it on the top. So if we lift it up, hold it here, bring it slowly down. Feel the tension in your back. Make sure you look down to the ground. If we look up, we get a lot of tension in our neck. We don't need that. Good. Keep going. So you need to engage your core here. You need to tighten your glutes as well. Good. Three, two, one. Good. Come all the way up to standing. We're already reached the last exercise for the second round. So you're gonna bring dumbbell back in again. Gonna do the devil press. Have it in between your legs when you get up. So jump down, hold on, jump wide, swing it over our head. Then you can swap the hand on your way down, or you can just place it on the ground and change. Yeah? And again, if you want to do it without the weight, place the weight away from you and just do a little bit of burpees here. Good. So when we add the weight, we need to use our hips a little bit more. We need to use our core a little bit more and work on the shoulders. That's why this movement is so good. It's a whole body movement. 3, 2, and 1. Good. That was our second round. We got the last round to go. So, last time doing thrusters. Bring in the dumbbell again. Hip distance. Now I just need to come down in a squat. In 3, 2, 1. So down and all the way up. Good. Keep breathing here. That's the last round. We can all do it. So just keep moving. That's halfway. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight down again. Gonna come down to the ground, do the 3 exercises down. We'll start with the hand release push-ups. Catch your breath here in the breaks, okay? So we're ready to give it all we got. Come down. 3, 2, 1. Release and come back up. Good. Last time doing this exercise. So if you feel like I could do a bit more, then of course, you just move it up on your toes. As long as you keep moving, maybe push yourself a little bit more. Almost done. Good. Yes, engage your core here. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Yes, well done. Now, butterfly sit-ups again. Palms of your feet together. Make the beautiful butterfly wings here out of your legs. We're gonna lay down, hands over our head, and then you just swing your hands up and place them right in front of your feet. Good. So the reason why we do this exercise is because we hit all of the muscles around our stomach, yeah? So in a normal sit-up, we have a tendency to only hit some of them, but because we have this big range of motion, we need to work a bit more. That's also why, if you've never done it before, it might feel a little bit tougher, yeah? So just keep going. Now almost done. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now, we're gonna do the Supermans. Last time, in this workout, we're gonna imagine ourselves as Superman or Superwoman. I would prefer Superwoman in this case. Yeah, we're gonna lift up our upper body, lift up our leg and hold the tension. So look down to the mat, lift up your upper body and your legs, slowly come down. So again, you need to engage your core here. Tighten your glutes. Three, two, one. Good. Okay, so we're ready for the last exercise in this workout. Devil presses, so bring your dumbbell in. We're gonna move it down, and then you swing it up again. Bring it down again, swap the hands, and bring it up. Yeah, if you want to make it a little bit more complicated for yourself, instead of swinging, see if you can pull it up in your arm instead. Yeah, that makes it a little bit harder. So if you're really tired right now, stick to the first one. Stick to the swinging, or stick to the one where you don't use the dumbbell. Yeah, good. Keep going. Halfway. Almost done. Come on, we can all do it. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So that was our workout. Now we just need to do our cooldown. So take some water, catch your breath, and then we get started with the cooldown. Okay, so now we reached our cooldown. What I want you to do now, I want you to find your balance, yeah, on one leg. You're gonna bring up your leg, you're gonna place your knees together, then you're gonna take your arm out. That sometimes helps. You can also find a spot on the ground to look at. Find the balance, bring your hip a little bit forward. Because when we do that, you will feel a deeper stretch from your hip to your knee. And that's what we want. So just hold it here for a bit. Just keep breathing. Good. Now, bring your leg down. Take the other arm out. And then bring the other leg up. So again, hips a little bit forward, knees together. And just keep breathing here. That's a nice job today. You did really good. Good. Bring your leg down. Take one heel to the ground. Lean forward. So point your toes upwards. Then you should feel the stretch on your hamstring. As we bring up bum a little bit back. Good. Bring your leg back in. Bring the opposite leg out. And do the same on the other leg. So for the next stretch, bring your legs together. You're gonna take a round from around your knees. Then you're gonna push your shoulder blades away from each other. Good. So just imagine that your shoulders don't want to be friends today. Just push them away, push them up into the sky, into the ceiling. Good. Let go here. Give your arms a little swing. Come all the way up. Now, roll your shoulders back. Yes. Then place your hands together on the back. Press your chest up. Look up to the ceiling, look up to the sky. Just take some deep breath. Good. Yes, good. So, let go of your hands, give them a shake, roll your shoulders back, take your arms out, and now you just need to give yourself a very big applause. You just gave yourself a little present here with a 15 minutes workout. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you felt a little warm, maybe a little sweaty. That's okay. Drink a lot of water. And then I hope to see you at Club Center very soon. Thank you so much for joining.
Would you like to enjoy more content from Club Santa? Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and connect with us on social media.